evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Piano Bar Rehearsal. My name's Howard. I'll be your practicing pianist for the next 20 minutes or 25 minutes, 26 minutes. We're like the trains. We run on a schedule around here. Today is, for those keeping track, it's November 13th, and the year is 2020. The time in the lounge city of Buffalo is 9:34 p.m. We're broadcasting from the bowels of downtown Buffalo, New York, right in the core of everything. Which means we're the only ones here. Downtown officially closes at 10 p.m. tonight by edict of the government. So this is the most happening place to be, by default. We'll take it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I like it. That was exciting. What should we call that? Hope everybody's having a great, thank God it's Friday. Now, normally during non-global pandemic panics, there'd be a room full of people right here. People that I did not invite, but are welcome. And they just show up and sit around the piano and call out great tunes, all dressed beautifully, tuxedos, suits, and you should see the men. But these days it's you and me, baby. Which is kind of nice, isn't it? When somebody loves you, it's no good unless she loves you all the way. Happy to be near you when you need someone to cheer you all the way. Taller than the tallest tree is, that's how it's got to feel. Deeper than the deepest sea is, that's That's how deep it goes. If it's real and somebody needs you, it's no good unless she needs you. All the way through the good and lean years, all the in-between years, come what may. Who knows where the road will lead you? Only a fool would say. If you let me love you, it's for sure I'm gonna love you all the way. All the way. Thank you so much, future watchers of this episode as reruns, because nobody's watching right now. I appreciate that you've crossed the time barrier for that generous applause. Fingers and thumbs. This one's about Saturday, tomorrow. It's called All My Tomorrows. Jimmy Van Heusen and Sammy Kahn. Today, I may not have a thing at all, except for just a dream or two. I've got lots of plans for tomorrow. All my tomorrows belong to you. Now it may not seem like spring at all. We're drifting and the laughs are few. I've got rainbows planned for tomorrow. All my tomorrows belong to you. No one knows better than I that luck keeps passing me by. That's fate. But with you by my side, I'll soon be turning the tide. Just wait. As long as I've got arms that cling it all to you, that I'll be clinging to. All the dreams I dream, beg and borrow, some bright tomorrow, they all come true. All my bright tomorrows belong to you. All my tomorrows, all my mañanas, for those of you that are multilingual. You're watching me practice. My name's Howard. This is the Lounge Academy Piano Bar. It's great being able to practice here in a real piano bar. wonder if anybody knows this song. They don't. And it's going to stay that way momentarily. Here's a Disney song. Disney had some great songs. This is called Alice in COVID Land. Alice in Wonderland. How do you get to Wonderland? Over the hill or underland, or just behind the tree? When clouds go rolling by, they roll away and they leave the sky. Where is a land beyond the eye that people cannot see? Where do stars go? Where is the crescent moon? They must be somewhere in the sunny afternoon. Alice in Wonderland. Where is the path to Wonderland? Ooh, over the hill, here or there. Ooh, I wonder where does the moon go? You ever wonder that? Here's one dedicated to the new lockdown they announced today here in New York. Again, this couldn't happen again. This is that once in a lifetime. This is a thrill divine. What's more, this never happened before. Though I had prayed for a lifetime that such as you would suddenly be mine, mine too old as I'm holding into the room. Nice to see you, sir. You look rested after your day off. I listened to your song today that you sent me. Thank you very much. The one that was inspired by Jackie Jacko. Well, I'm glad to hear you're feeling better. I didn't know you weren't feeling better. I thought you were always feeling great. Yeah, I dug that track you sent. Ooh, yeah. Here's one you don't know. Though with joy I should be reeling, that at last you came my way. There's further use concealing that I'm feeling far from gay. To the rare allure about you makes it all the plain to see how inane, how vain, how empty life without you would be. That was the verse. After you could supply my sky of blue, after you could I love, after you should I take the time to try, for who else would qualify, after you hold my hand and swear you'll never cease to care, for without you there, what would I do? Could search years, but who else could change my tears into laughter after you? I should have known that's where you were, Mr. London. Whenever Mr. London gets inspired, he drops everything and heads right for the piano. How do you beat that? Hate to see what happens when you're driving the bus and that happens. Hang on, kids. Take the wheel. I got a song. Ooh. This book is getting fully depreciated. I'm sentimental, sap, that's all. What's the use in trying not to fall? I have no will. You made your kill, 'cause you took advantage of me. You're gonna shake me down somehow. So what's the use? You've cooked my goose, 'cause you took advantage of me. I'm so hot and bothered, I 'cause when you're near, here I am with all my bridges burned, just a babe in arms where you're concerned. So lock the door and call me yours, 'cause you took advantage of me. Ooh, you took advantage of me. Rodgers and Hart. Who else? From Present Arms. I never heard of Present Arms. There's so many shows. Wonder if that one's on YouTube or parts of it. It's starting to flicker in here. It's flickering in here. I've got a feeling my TV light might go out. We do a lot of Rodgers and Hart. They did so much material. Here's one they did not do, because Fred Coots and Haven Gillespie beat them to this one. You go to my head and you linger like a haunting refrain, and I find you spinning round in my brain like the bubbles in a glass of cheap champagne. Ooh, you go to my head like a sip of sparkling burgundy brew, and I find the very mention of you like the kicker in the big wazoo. The thrill of the thought that you might give a thought to the bleak cast a spell over me. So I say to myself, self, get a hold of yourself. Can't you see you never can be? You go to my head with a smile that makes my temperature rise, like the summer with 1,000 Julys. You intoxicate soul with your eyes, though I'm certain that this heart of mine hasn't a ghost of a chance on this crazy romance. You go to my head. Ooh, you go to my head. That one's in Mr. London's fake book. The stream is cutting in and out. Not only is my light cutting in and out, but my stream, it says excellent condition at the moment. Connection, excellent connection. It's amazing this stuff works at all, especially since it's free. It's unbelievable. A few clicks and you're transmitting around the world. Come on, light. Give me 5 more minutes. Probably because I kept dropping it today, using it as a work light. Here's another Rodgers and Hart while we're am a fool for beauty, fooled by the feeling that because I had found you, I could have bound you too. You are too beautiful for one man alone, one lucky fool to be with, where there are other men with eyes of their own to see with. Love does not stand sharing, not if one cares. Have you been comparing my every kiss with theirs? If on the other hand I'm faithful to you, it's not through a sense of duty. You are too beautiful, and I am a fool for beauty. It's called You Are Too Beautiful from Hallelujah, I'm a Bum. That must have been a heck of a show. 1932. And we think we've got problems. Thank you, Mr. London. Appreciate that. More Rogers and Hearts from Spring is Here, with a song in my heart to finish up the evening. Percussion piano, yes. I'll even do the verse just to milk it. Though I know that we meet every night while I rehearse, and it couldn't have changed since the last time, to my joy and delight, it's a new kind of love at first sight. Though it's you and it's I all the time, all the meetings a marvelous pastime, you're increasingly sweet, so whenever we happen to meet, I greet you with a song in my arms. I behold your adorable face, just a song at the start, but it soon is a hymn to your praise. When the music swells, I'm touching your hand. It's at the sound of your voice. Heaven opened its portals to me. I can't help but rejoice that a song such as ours came to be. But I always knew I would live life through with a song in my heart for you. Oh, yeah. That's a good lung stretcher outer, or it's good to do that, to stretch out the lungs. Well, thank you. It is a pretty intro. And now I'll play the outro. I love that term, outro. Ooh, yeah. You've been watching Lounge Academy, me practicing piano bar. And I appreciate that. You were here to make that possible. Time where I go home to dinner with the cat and wife. And we call this meeting adjourned. And who knows, maybe we'll be here tomorrow. We'll see what happens. It's important to practice. Whatever you're into, I know Mr. London doesn't need too much encouragement to practice. He's very good with his practicing. Lung stretcher outer, yes. Well, that's Enrique Caruso said that. I never heard that. That's one to kind of think about. And look who's here. It's Gaia. Late as usual, but she made it. Just under the bell. We even have the bell for Gaia. Well, I'm glad you were able to get here for last call and have a drink while the crew cleans up. What's new with you, Gaia? Anything exciting? You must have got your bike out because the weather went to hell. All right, well, I don't know how long the delay is tonight. I think we got a long delay. Maybe that has something to do with coinciding with Mr. London saying that there was some breaking up in the signal earlier. So it may have spooled it up. Landlord selling house, so no privacy. Just walk around naked all day, and then when they walk in, it'll be like Alan Funt with candid camera, and you can live stream it from the neck up. Really think about it, Guy. I mean, having a landlord showing your apartment while you're there. I mean, as long as they're annoying you, just think of You ought to go like get some costumes and stuff. I mean, we're limited only by our own imaginations. 42 people. So you can really refine your act. You're going to have like a different audience. You're going to turn the room every few minutes. You can try out different material. You can put a whole thing together. See what works, doesn't work. Keep the stuff that works. Try it on the next guy. Yeah. We got to give this some thought. This is a really unique opportunity. And how can you get in trouble no matter what you're doing? I mean, that's legal in your own house, right? In your own place. That gives you even more license. There's probably a lot of things you could do in your own place that you couldn't do not in your own place, right? Like our first idea, like if you were running around naked, obviously it's okay to run around naked in your own place. I mean, you have to. That's what it's for, In fact, that's why we have our own places, so that we don't have to run around naked, not at our own places, You gotta get dressed and bathe and stuff, so you could do that. You could try a lounge cadet thing. Well, we'll give this a little thought. Yeah, they're talking. They seem to be giving this lockdown the big push. I still have not seen a single sick person. I mean, in like 8 months. Last winter, we knew, probably all knew people that some did not make it. But since spring hit, I guess I'm the luckiest person in the world. This is like a worldwide pandemic. And knock on wood, I don't know anybody that's even had a sniffle since spring. If you're gonna have something really horrible, it might as well go unnoticed, right? I'm not complaining. How did he do? Well, that must have been scary. Did he have symptoms, Mr. London? He probably did if he was tested. He's okay now. That's good. They're cute at that age, 83. Yeah, that's true. We've had all these cases, and the flu was down by like 97%. Is that true? So maybe the flu cases are going over to the COVID column. Maybe there's something about you get the flu and that makes you susceptible to COVID, and you get that and test positive for that. That's why we've got geniuses to figure this stuff all out, because it'll never make sense to us, right? All right, well, I better get home or I'm going to have bigger problems. I'm going to have rolling pin on head. You missed some fantastic tunes, and you're really going to enjoy the reruns. Good night. Good night, Gaia. Good night, Mr. London. See you soon. Keep up the good work, everybody.